You've heard the term church hurt. We were church hurt. Thought we found a good church, and it turned out to not be what we thought it was, and then it broke up. And so I was just kind of done. We didn't go to church for probably 2 years. My precious wife would say, you know, we got to go back to church sometime. And I would say, yeah, I know. And I guess I kind of liked languishing in my little pity party I had going on there, but I was really done. I'd had it. So we just lived down the road from the church here, and every morning on my way to work, I would pass those 3 crosses. One morning when I was driving by, this little voice in my head said, you know, you're gonna sing in the worship team in that church one day. And I thought, oh, wow. And my wife said, you know, Kev, why don't we just try the church with 3 crosses? You know, if we don't like it, then we don't have to go. Okay. So we went. A couple days later, Pastor Jay pulled in the driveway. He walked up and knocked on the door. We said, hey, how are you? And he said, I'm the pastor of Restoration. And he came in. We sat down and talked for probably 2 hours. We cried, we prayed, we sort of spilled our guts about all the church stuff. But we decided, hey, this is the place for us. Here I am singing. Our first Sunday, Jacob, who was younger then quite a bit, on the way home from church, he said, Dad, do we have to go to that church? I said, yeah, why? And he said, there's nothing but old people there. So I said, well, babe, I think God wants us to go to this church, so it'll work out. And who knows, you'll probably be a part of the youth group and maybe even sing one day. And now, look at us. God has a plan, and no matter what you might think, His sovereignty reigns over your life. Don't fight it. Go with it. He loves you.